Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Now, in case you missed my previous shard opening video, I got so incredibly lucky. Spoiler alert, my very last pull of the video. The last shard I opened was a sacred shard, kind of just throwing caution to the wind. There was no double chance or any extra chance at pulling a legendary, and this happened. Let's go back. Let's open it up, and here we go. Let's see it. Give me it. Give me the boom. Oh! Oh, baby! Oh, come on, man. I told you not to click off the video. I told you not to click off the video. What the hell just happened? That's right, I pulled a Dracomorph, the best champion, if not in the conversation as the best few champions inside the game. And let's go ahead and talk about how he changed my account in today's video. I've had him now for a few days. I've had time to experiment with different builds, put him in different gear, kind of try out different masteries and see what I liked best. But as we're doing, in case you guys noticed, you may or may not care, but trying to tell a story of these champions now when I do champion guides here on the channel. Before, it was just kind of throwing as many champion guides as I can out there, but now it's kind of sharing, okay, here's a champion, how they changed my account, either in a good way or maybe a disappointing way. I didn't end up using them, and kind of sharing that experience through me playing the game, and that's definitely the case with Draco. He changed my account dramatically. Now he's, you know, in every clan boss team. He's one of my best clan boss champions I have in my account. I also go ahead and use him in Ice Golem and Dragons on my main team. This guy's just incredible. So today is going to be a guide on Draco, and again, just talking about the impact that he's had on my account. So here he goes. It's Dracomorph. He used to be bad, a champion maybe 8-9 months ago in this game, and now he is certainly, as I said, one of the best champions. In terms of his skills, Seeping Pain, his A1, can put out insane damage. I'm going to show you in campaign really quickly, just so you can see how this skill, how this ability actually works. But essentially, it's doing damage. It increases damage based on each debuff on the target, and then will attack one random enemy with any surplus damage if the first target is killed, and that damage will be equal to triple the surplus damage, which was going to be insane. Just insane amount of damage on his A1. Very, very big. We're hitting ultimate Nightmare Clan Boss with this ability, how I have him built out for around 130k damage every hit, plus War Master. On Poison Jaws, 4 times at random, each hit places the big version of poison on a 3-turn cooldown. Definitely worth noting, 3-turn cooldown is insane for 4 5% poisons. And then Baleful Eye is his big, you know, big money ability when you talk about Draco, what he can add to your teams. It's having the weaken and the decreased defense buff, the strong versions of each for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. Just insane. You are absolutely setting up the nukers on your team to do insane amount of damage because he's setting the table for the rest of the team in that regard. His aura is just in faction crypts, kind of whatever on the aura. Now, Masteries, guys, you do have some flexibility. I've seen a lot of people go with Retribution and go with the delay death abilities down the defensive tree. I decided to go support on my Draco. I also went, obviously, with the War Master and Kill Streak and Methodical down the left side of the offense tree. And then again, Lore of Steel, I went with Master Hexer, have the chance to extend all those poisons, the weaken and the decreased defense, of course, on your Dracomorph. That has obvious synergy with his kit. And one thing I will note here, guys, is that I didn't go with Arcane Celerity. I would go with this if I was not using him in a clan boss team where I need his speed to be exactly the same throughout the duration of the entire battle. So I did not go with any speed boosting or manipulating abilities on this support tree. I would probably, in a vacuum, prefer him have Arcane Celerity if I was just using him in dungeons and in the arena. However, that's not the case with me. Again, you could definitely go with the defensive tree as well if you don't care too much about Master Hexer or Lore of Steel. I personally did. So going on to artifacts here, in terms of his overall stats, we have him at a 94% crit rate, 224 crit damage, 4,300 on the money for attack. We have his speed at 212. That is speed tuned, and a debuff accuracy at 291. So I have him as part of my Man-Eater unkillable composition for Ultra Nightmare. I'm going to show you that team in today's video. So that's why I have his speed exactly at 212, but you can definitely get by with a lower speed on your Dracomorph. 291 is beautiful on the accuracy. I'm looking for around 250 to 300 for Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss and for level 20 dungeons. I went with crit damage on the amulet. I went with accuracy on the banner, rather obviously. I'm looking for attack with attack-based percentage on a sub-roll here on the ring. I'm looking for an attack chest on him. I'm looking for speed on the boots and crit damage on the gauntlets with crit rate wherever I could find it here on the rest of this gear. This is a random life piece. As you can see, I have a broken set. I have a speed gear, and then I have this just random life sword here because of that crit rate at 18%. Then I got 2 rolls on attack too. So hey, sign me up for that, right? And I have a kind of a weak attack percentage glyph here, but I will add it on, get 1 extra percent. Let's see how much that does to us here. That extra 1% brought us all the way to 4315, so an extra 15 attack for you guys spotlighting on today's video. So that is the total stats. That's how I have them built out here, just going through the gear so you guys can see. Looking for a lot of accuracy, looking for attack percentage, looking for crit rate, and looking for crit damage on my Dracomorph here. One thing I will note to you guys though, look at this accuracy here. I could actually upgrade this with a 6-star, and here it goes. Let's go for the 16, guys. Boom, we'll take 12. That is a lot of accuracy on this shield, guys. It's like a banner. And you know what I could do here, guys? I'm at 293. Now I'm at 303 accuracy. I'm getting very close to being able to take off this accuracy banner and replace it with an attack banner, just getting his attack up further, because at this point with 300 plus accuracy, I'm not using him in the arena. I think we're getting to the overkill kind of territory where it's better served just putting that into attack and getting more damage done from my Dracomorph. Anyway, enough blabbing on about Dracomorph's skills. I think we've done a pretty thorough guide there. As promised, let's go ahead and start in campaign just to show you how his abilities work here, guys. So he's the only character in this comp. He's not a speed farmer, but check this out. This is his A3. This is his A2. He got a weak hit there, but no worries. Going into the next, again, his A3, his A2 kills everybody. His A1 is going to be next. And see this? 216,000 damage. That's really what I wanted to show you here, guys. 216,000 damage on his second hit. See how that damage can compound on the second hit? That's really, really cool. I'm going to show you guys one more time on that, just in case you didn't notice, because he only did it once in that quick round there. But you'll see it in Dragon's Lair and Ice Golem's Peak as well. Dragon's Lair and Ice Golem's Peak is the 2 most dramatic areas, in Clan Boss, of course, that he changed up. Here it goes. 138,000 on the second hit there. See that multiplier on his A1? That's on his A1. Not too bad at all, right, guys? So, again, Dragon's Lair and Ice Golem is where he made the most dramatic difference on my teams in terms of team overall optimization, giving me the options to take out Stag Knight and War Maiden on those teams and play the role of debuffer and adding extra damage as well. So, on stage 20, this is the team I kind of put together here. Kind of interesting with 2 Cold Hearts, Scylla the Drake still in there for the stuns. Why not? I'm not sure if she's the best fit on this team, but it definitely gets the job done. And if I lose a Cold Heart, if I happen to lose a Dracomorph, she's going to go ahead and come in and revive everybody. So it's actually a pretty nice team here. He went first. He got those, again, the weaken and the decreased defense makes for really quick runs. That's a lot of extra damage we're putting out on the 25% weaken, plus, again, having all of that extra damage. There it is, the A3 again, and getting everybody debuffed. The 60% decreased defense and the 25% weaken. Again, we lose the Cold Heart. That's kind of why I like having Scylla the Drakes in here. She picks her right back up. No harm, no foul, no worries there. So I do like, what do you guys think of Scylla the Drakes? I've mentioned her now in a couple videos. You can see that I'm still using this champion, even though she's a free champion. Oftentimes, the free champions they give us are a little bit lackluster. I was expecting that to probably be the case with a legendary free champion, but I actually think she's really solid, personally. So here we go. We're already at the dragon. Now this is where having 2 Cold Hearts is going to come in really handy here. We have all those debuffs down. We have the heals going on. There's another Heart Seeker. And hey, Dracomorph finished the job there 1 minute flat with that final hit. And look at this. He put out 1,000,000 damage. Not too bad at all for our debuffer, right? He's not even supposed to be kind of the nuker here. And I think... I don't know, these boots are right on the borderline. I'm really not keeping any 5-star gear right now, especially an attack percentage one, but it has like all the sub rolls I'm looking for in terms of crit rate, speed, and accuracy. I think I'll keep them for now. Maybe I'll trash them in the future. But that is what the impact that he's made on my Dragons team. Now check out my Ice Golem team, guys. This is, I mean, This is incredible, just how good he is. And again, kind of the same structure here. We have Kymar in there trying to get a reset on some of the abilities. We have Royal Guard there to be a heavy hitter. Still the Drakes to pick somebody up if we need it, to CC the waves. Miscreated Monster, same thing, to just kind of get those shields up because we need a little bit more defensive support, in my opinion, in Ice Golem compared to Dragon's Lair. So Kymar unfortunately starts out with his A3 Seal of Magic, so we have to wait, on auto here, we have to wait a few turns to get it down. That was his A2 from Draco, poison ability going off there. It does about anywhere from 12,000 damage to 20,000 damage against Clan Boss on his A2 on those poison hits, plus landing the poison on top of that. And that's a 4-hitter, so keep that in mind. So here we go. Again, making quick work of this second wave here. Is it a 4-hitter? I just said that, and I'm like, I know it's 4 poisons. I think he's hitting each time as well, right? I believe so. I just looked at his kit, and now I'm an idiot, but whatever. And you can see how much damage he's putting out here just on the minions with the excess damage. If he's able to kill one of those minions on the Ice Golem, just look at just how fast this team is moving here and how much damage we are doing, right? I mean, we're a minute in. There he goes. He got a War Master proc. He got 88k on his A1. And again, just making quick work. He's making it look so easy, doesn't he? It's just like, yeah, just Draco being Draco there. And I have him built very squishy. I should have mentioned this when we were talking about how I have him built up, guys. But because I have him with a Reviver, as you just saw, because I have him as part of an unkillable team in Clan Boss, I have the luxury of being able to put the attack percentage chest plate on him. You guys might have to go with defense on your Draco. As a matter of fact, if you're relying him on Clan Boss solely and not so much in dungeons or mainly Clan Boss, and you don't have an unkillable team or anything like that, I'd probably advise you guys go with a defense chest on him, not like mine with the attack. But that is really account dependent. It depends on what you're looking for. So this is a kind of a bad RNG run here. 49 seconds I did last night with the same exact team, and I only ran it about 4 or 5 times just to see kind of how it worked, and it was really effective. So there we go. We have a reflex shield here. I'm going to go ahead and sell this one, and let's go ahead and show you guys Draco. I'll do one arena battle just for the heck of it. You guys know how he's going to be working though, right? I mean, I don't even have the gems for it, whatever. In the arena, he's going to be like any other debuffer. He's going to be going in there, landing the weaken, landing the decreased defense, and then setting up your nukers to kill the entire team, and then he can come in with the A1 and do significant damage on that in addition to that. You don't see Dracomorph in Platinum Tier Arena. I wouldn't say that is his biggest strength in the game in terms of being an arena kind of debuffer. However, you can definitely get by. We're seeing more Madame Ceres, more Ghostborn in Platinum Tier Arena because Ghostborn, it won't be resisted, any of his debuffs, so he works well against high resist teams. And on Madame Ceres, of course, you have the decreased defense, decreased attack. You also have the buff Stripper on her, so that is really nice to have, and that's why we're seeing those two champions more in terms of debuffers in Platinum. So going on to Clan Boss here, guys, I'm going to show you my unkillable team. Obviously, I'm not going to sit here through the entire match. I'm going to take out Valkyrie here because speed-wise, I actually have Draco the same speed as Valkyrie, and it doesn't work unless I have... so it's unfortunate that I don't have a counterattacker on this team, but we're going to go with... last spot will be Frozen Banshee. So there you are, Frozen. So this is how this team works, guys. It's going to be pretty hectic. It's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to start on manual. The setup on this team is a little bit longer, but I'll show you kind of how it works. Get the poison sensitivity down, and there it goes. Get that A3 down. So now we have the weaken and the decreased defense up there. And now with Vizier, we're going to be able to extend the duration. Vizier, another champion that I pulled that I'll probably do a similar video on, especially if you guys request it in the comments. Hint, if you're interested, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. So having him on the team too is going to be just amazing, right? We are going to have a debuff extender and one of the best debuffers in the game. So here comes his poisons. Boom, just like that. We get 4 poisons landed on the Clan Boss, and one of them goes up to 4 turns thanks to the Masteries, right? So increase the duration of all these debuffs as well. And we just kind of keep it going here until we get all of the debuff spots full on the Clan Boss. And again, just trying to get these unkillables up in the meantime. Frozen Banshee lands that last poison, so now we're at 10 debuffs. This is A1 right here, guys. 116,000 damage on his A1. Not too bad at all, plus the War Masters again on top of that. Let's go ahead and get one more debuff extender down, and we don't land it there. That's unfortunate. That's going to have to make me go on manual one more turn here. Because we don't want to put it on auto until we have all of these at least like 5 or 6 turns. So I'm going to have to spend a little bit more time here getting that correct. But you guys have seen all his abilities. Again, his A1 here, 124,000. No War Master that time, but it's okay. That's all going to add up. Don't need me to tell you guys that. It's all going to add up as we go through 50 turns of the clan boss here. And I'm going to come back at you guys when we are done with this battle. You guys will see how much damage Dracomorph was able to put down on this clan boss. I think a lot of you guys are going to be shocked and impressed by this damage. 130k plus the War Master there. I'll be right back with you guys in maybe about 10-15 minutes. Be right back. Alright guys, so here we are at the end of the road, 43 million total damage. We have one turn left, but I just wanted to kind of just, first of all, give a shout out to my my clan, CWA5. We have a couple spots open right now, looking for people who can attack Ultra Nightmare clan boss. And dude, we're talking about in the clan chat really quickly, and where is it, man? Where is, yeah, Agalin's here. He's totally right. I want a star and rarity filter, and filter where you can see only gear with speed over, let's say, 10, etc. I don't know what he means there by only gear with speed, because you can do that with the substat filter, but maybe I'm just misunderstanding him. But at the very least, we need a rarity and a star filter on gear, man. That would make such a big difference in this game. Am I right? Are we right? Do you guys think the same thing? I mean, that feature is awesome. The filter feature is just tremendous in this game. But boy, what a difference it would make if we could actually filter things out based on star level. You know, star level and rarity. Anyway, guys, you can see 20 million damage here for Dracomorph, 43.61 million damage against Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord here in this unkillable comp, 11 million damage for Frozen Banshee, almost 6 million as well for Vizier, and then Man-Eater's got around 3 million damage each, 2.8 and 3.1. So there you have it, guys. That is him in Clan Boss. I will show you him on a I'm not gonna, spend nearly as much time, but I will show you him on a non-speed tuned, non-unkillable composition team on Nightmare Clan Boss as well. So let's go ahead and buy some keys, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so I just kind of threw a random team together here. I still need Tyrell, even though I already have the debuffer in Draco, because I need that attack down as well, and I need the defensive aura, which I don't have. I don't have Altan in my account. I decided to go with Frozen Banshee. We have a good affinity matchup here to place her, to keep her in the team, and just, again, have a counterattack champion in Valkyrie on this team as well. And note, again, that I have attack-based. I have very low defense on my my Dracomorph, but we'll go ahead and run this team just to kind of give you guys an idea. Again, it is not speed tuned either, so just keep all that in mind when you see the end results. I'm gonna go ahead and set things up here and come back to you guys at the end. So as you guys can see, not nearly as exciting in terms of overall damage output. Again, this team is not optimized for a clan boss. I did have the decreased attack, obviously, on Vizier as well, but I don't want to, extend the heal reduction and the other debuffs that he puts on the clan boss. So certainly still need to optimize both of my teams here for Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare, but I wanted to kind of check in with you guys, show you, a Dracomorph spotlight, and show you kind of how he's changed my account. Feel free to leave any thoughts that you have on this video on Dracomorph as a champion, or any other champion that you'd like to see me review here on the channel, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching all the way until the very end. Subscribe if you like the content, and as always, take care, guys.